I'm Kshitiz Bali, a senior Android engineer with nearly 9 years of experience, from working at startups like Presto that went public to now building apps at JP Morgan Chase, the biggest bank in the world. I'm also a Udacity Android Nano degree graduate, and I remember when my mentor finally made MVVM architecture click for me after days of struggling. That's what I want to do, break down complex Android concepts in a way that actually makes sense. So let's build something great. I'm excited to share one of the most essential skills for Android development, using RecyclerView to display lists. Whether you're building a social media feed, a shopping app, or a contact list, RecyclerView is the tool you'll use. In this lesson, I'll show you exactly how it works and how to implement it. Think about scrolling through social media, browsing products, or looking through contacts. These smooth, responsive lists are everywhere, and they're powered by RecyclerView. RecyclerView is essential because it's required for any app displaying collection of data. It's been the industry standard since 2014, and it dramatically improves performance by solving the memory problem that plagued the old list view. By the end of this lesson, you'll master four skills. First, creating a list item layout, the XML that defines how each item will look. Second, building an adapter to bridge your data and recycler view. Third, using a view holder to cache view references for efficiency. And fourth, putting it all together to display a scrollable list. These four skills are the foundation for any list-based interface. So what exactly is RecyclerView? It's an advanced view group designed for displaying large datasets efficiently. The keyword here is recycles. Instead of creating a new view for every item, it reuses existing views, just changing the data they display. This lets you display thousands of items without performance issues. So how does a RecyclerView work? It works in four simple steps. First, RecyclerView creates just enough views to fill your screen, maybe 10 or 15. Then you scroll. Views that go off the top don't die, they actually get recycled. Those saved views get filled with new data. The view that showed item 1 now shows item 100. Same view, new content. And this keeps repeating. That's how you scroll through thousands of items without your phone catching fire. Let me give you an analogy. You know those conveyor belt sushi restaurants? You grab salmon, eat it, put the empty plate back. The kitchen washes it, puts new sushi on it, maybe tuna this time, and sends it back around. RecyclerView works the same way. Views are plates. Your data is the sushi. As you scroll, views going off screen are like empty plates. RecyclerView washes them, fills them with new data, and sends them back. Same plates, different sushi, same views, different data. That's why it's so efficient. You're reusing what you have instead of constantly creating and destroying objects. RecyclerView has three key components. The adapter, which bridges your data and views, managing how data maps to UI. The view holder, which holds view references for efficient recycling. The layout manager controls positioning, whether it's a linear list, a grid list, or a staggered layout. Understanding these three pieces is crucial. Okay, enough theory. Now let's write some actual code. We're going to create a book list app for a library. This will show some book titles, authors, and cover images. A perfect example of when you'd use a recycler view. We start with a simple data model, which has title, author, and a cover images with a default value. Next, the layout for each item. Standard XML, a constraint layout with an image view for the cover, and a vertical linear layout with two text views for title and author. This layout gets inflated for each item. Now, the core, the adapter and view holder. The view holder caches view references, as you can see in the image. The adapter creates view holders and binds the data through three required methods: on create view holder, on bind view holder, and get item count. Finally, set up the recycler view. First, we get the RecyclerView instance, set the layout manager, and then we set its adapter. And done. A fully functional scrolling list is ready. Next, watch out for these common mistakes. Forgetting to set the layout manager. Your RecyclerView will be blank. Not notifying adapter after updating data. The UI won't refresh, and you'll have stale data. Performing expensive operation in on-bind viewholder method, which can cause scroll lag. Creating new objects in on-bind viewholder, which defeats the purpose of recycling. Avoid these and your RecyclerView will be smooth. Okay, now it's time to practice. Next, you'll complete an exercise using everything we just covered about RecyclerView. This is where it all comes together. So let's go. Now that you understand the basics, here are the next steps. Add click listeners to your items. Users need to tab books for details, contacts to call them, or products to add to cart. Next, you can consider adding animations. RecyclerView has built-in support for item animations when items are added, removed, or changed. These make your app feel polished and professional. These enhancements transform a basic RecyclerView into a fully interactive experience. You now understand how RecyclerView efficiently displays lists, the role of an adapter, view holder, and layout manager, how to implement it in your app, and common mistakes to avoid. Now, practice. Build dynamic lists in your own projects. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.